Hey, good morning, everyone. Welcome to Coffee Talk. We are outside because it's too nice to be inside. Hopefully, you're going to be outside at some point this week enjoying the spring that is upon us. It's a wonderful time. I love May. I think it's one of my favorite months. It's also the month, though, where we try and fit so much in because we know summer's coming. So it's like we got to do this and this and this, and pretty soon it'll be June. In
do
which
it before
case
everybody's here, is what you're saying? Yeah.
Well, not just that, but all the stuff you use. June just feels like it's packed with all the end of the school year stuff and all these other things, and so you're then backloading stuff into May that you just got to get done. But anyways, we'll get to the kind of the events that are coming up in a bit. First, we want to look back because we had a special guest on Sunday.
Yeah.
Someone you've known for many years.
Yeah.
Someone many of us have known for many years. But have you ever heard him preach before, Jeff?
No, I mean, I've heard him speak.
Yeah.
I've listened to him preach because when I was thinking about coming to Lakeview, I listened to a couple of sermons, right?
Okay.
Online, but I hadn't seen him preach, and it's been a long time since I've seen him preach. So yeah. So really
thoughts and impressions of the morning from your perspective?
It was great. I really appreciated. I appreciated several things. One is just the update on Gain and what Gain is about and what Lyndon does. So that really just helps us to understand our missionary. He's our missionary now, and how to pray for him and just to understand kind of what's in his world and what he's doing and all that stuff. So I think that's really important for, especially people like you who have known him for so many years here at Lakeview as the pastor, right? And now you understand what he's doing. Sorry, I'm spitting out a lot of stuff.
No, that's
so did
great.
You have a comment, or do you want me to go
Well, I
on?
do. I think one of the things that he highlighted real quick that is not, in no way is it central to his message, but I think we can easily forget. We think that our job is to pray for our missionaries and he had a comment in there about how he's been praying for us. And I think that is the beautiful thing. Like when you have when you're supporting a missionary where there's a real relationship and you get that back and forth, right?
Yeah.
To understand that it's not a one-way street where we just send money and we pray and we do those things, but to actually go, oh, wow, they're praying for us. And sometimes, we receive more than just even that through the connection that we have with them. And that's something I appreciated that I would just even remind all of us about. Don't lose that, because, that I don't know that comfort's the right word, but it's it's something I enjoy about the fact that we have real relationship with some of our mission partners.
Yeah. Oh, and just what sprung to mind when you were talking about to receive that prayer, but also to recognize we are missionaries. Like we're praying for Lyndon as a missionary, but he's praying for us because he knows we're missionaries. So the other thing I was going to share that leads right into is he talked about how we are the hope, right? We're the hope and the shining light in the darkness, and he's talking about not the darkness, at night necessarily, but the darkness of people's hearts, right? Because without Jesus, we're all dark, and with Jesus, we're being transformed into light, right? And being given hope. And so I liked one of the things, the ideas that he brought up. He said, when we think hope, we think big. So he showed the tree in Kelowna,
the tree of hope.
The tree of hope at Christmas.
Yep.
And that's big, and we're like, that's the thing we think of. But he's like, don't think big, think love.
Yeah,
I love that. I love that. I'm thinking love. But I love that because that's what we've been talking about again and again here. Is it needs to start with love in our hearts, right? Yeah. That filled up with the love of Jesus, be transformed into loving people who love the person in front of you, and that was what he's talking about. That's the hope, right? That we bring is the love of Jesus, and so So those are some of the things.
That's a beautiful
liked.
reminder.
Yeah.
Absolutely. Not lose sight of the little things.
I think
that's a good reminder.
So good.
certainly we have things looking ahead.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
Not to move on too quick, but folks, it's
I'm
mighty
shivering.
chilly. even
It's so
I'm
nice
shivering.
outside.
It's like right over there is gorgeous.
we're in the
it's
shade.
probably 5 degrees warmer.
We're in the shade, so you can see us, and we're cold. But over there is
Anyways,
nice.
welcome to spring.
Yeah, exactly.
No, we do want to look ahead because we've got things on the horizon, opportunities where we're going to share hope. One of them is the ladies' craft event coming up,
Yeah.
not this Saturday, but the following Saturday. And I went straight to the source for information
Yeah,
on this one
good
because
man.
I figured if someone asked me, hey, what does a crafting afternoon look like?
Yeah, exactly.
I don't
I'm
know.
Not sure.
I'd be like,
Yeah.
probably for me it involved power tools or something.
Yeah.
I'd be like, we're going to build an ark. I don't know.
It's our craft. Yeah.
Yeah. So that's right. I'm going to go to a writing seminar. Anyways, so for May 11th, from 2 to 4 p.m., all of the ladies are invited to come here to the church for a afternoon of craft. And I clarified this. Yes, there will be crafts going on, but really it's an afternoon of connection. It's an afternoon of, so they'd love you to come, even if you don't know how to use scissors, like whatever it is. Like just don't let that stand in your way if you think, oh, I don't really do craft. Come and just be with people.
Yeah.
That's first and foremost what they would love for you to do.
It's kind of like being in the kitchen. You know, when you're in the kitchen, or when you're driving,
Yes.
you're doing something.
Yeah.
But really, you're connecting, right?
Oh,
so like,
absolutely.
you know, when you're driving, it's a good time to connect. You're looking at something, but you're actually connecting.
Yes, that's right.
I think
It's
that's
a
what they're-
thing to
yeah.
do while you build relationship. And so, I want to make sure I get the times right, 2 to 4 p.m. Yep, 2 to 4 p.m., May 11th, here at the church. They do ask if you're going to chip in a couple bucks, like toss in a toonie to help cover some of the supplies. But more than anything, just come and hang out with other women in the church. So that is coming up very shortly, like
Yeah,
a
2 Saturdays.
week, basically, Saturday after this
Yeah.
Saturday. So, which is coming fast, which is code for, hey, guys, the very next day is Mother's Day.
Yep.
So just, mark your calendars. Maybe your wife will be out of the house for, 2 hours on the Saturday afternoon.
It's a good opportunity for you to
give you time to get
serve
something done.
her, let her go, and then do stuff around the house and get ready. Yep.
Let her go. She's not a caged animal. Encourage involvement.
Encourage her lovingly.
Anyways,
to
let's
enjoy
move on
getting out.
before we
Yeah.
say anything else that's going to require us to taste our toes. May 14th is our next West Kelowna United youth event.
Yeah.
And so if you've got a teenager in your life, grade 6 to grade 12, from 6:45 to 8:45 at Emmanuel, we invite you to come out for that. It's a Tuesday night, which then means the night before, which is Monday, we wouldn't have youth here. So just be aware of that. If you're a parent or someone who cares of teens, that's an event for them. And we're looking forward to that. We've been doing these.
Yeah, I was going to ask, how many have you done?
Well, this will be the
5 or 6
third
or
one
something?
this
Oh,
school
third.
year.
Oh, this school year,
And
yeah.
we did
2 or 3
I'm trying to remember,
last year,
2
right?
last school year. So I think this will be the 5th one we've done.
Yeah. It's been good, eh?
Our goal has been to do 3 a year, kind of like a fall and then a winter and a spring. And it's been really nice. It's just, it's fun to
Yeah.
get together as youth groups. But more than that, it's just fun to, I really love hanging out with youth leaders. I think youth leaders,
Yep.
volunteer youth leaders are the coolest people on the planet.
Definitely.
And I just love hanging out with them. And so to see how other youth groups interact, and when, a bunch of us youth leaders will usually get together before the night and pray and just kind of run through how things are going to go. Those are highlights for me. They're just absolutely
Well,
fun.
and it's good for the youth to to see that their peers, some of different peers that they see at school. Oh, you go here, yeah.
Well, and
so-
for our group of, 8 or so youth who have been super regular on a Monday night, to then be part of a group of 100 for an event is kind of fun too.
Yeah.
And just be part of something big for a night.
Yeah.
It's really great. Anything else that we need to be aware of? Jeff, that's
just
coming
this
up?
week is this Sunday is Communion Sunday.
Okay.
So we really look forward to that. And then we're starting a new series, and it's a series called Bless, and that's all I'll tell you, because we'll tell you more on Sunday. We'll
Perfect.
introduce that series. It's going to be, I don't know, about 6-7 weeks, a series, and Bless, sharing the love of Jesus. So, yeah.
Okay.
Come and find out more on Sunday. So,
Excellent. Well, thanks for spending some time with us this week, and we look forward to when we see you face to face. We'll chat soon.